My name is Phil Vischer. I'm the founder of Big Idea Productions and the creator of Veggie Tales, the kids' video series. And was doing $40 million in sales in DVDs, the most successful kids-directed video project, actually, I think, ever. And then it all fell apart. Completely turned upside down, burst into flames, sank into bankruptcy. I was convinced all along that this is when God is going to show up, because my dream is so important to him. And because my dream is good for him, it's good for God. You know, I'm helping kids. I am offsetting the evil coming out of Hollywood. That's good for God. It's good for kids. It's good for everyone. So God will show up and save this. And he didn't. He stood back and let it fall apart. And then he showed me how miserable I had become. I was carrying this burden of single-handedly believing I could change the world. And it's a very American thing. Most Americans believe they can change the world. Okay, I'm going to save the world. There's only one person who's ever walked the earth who could actually save the world, and his name wasn't Phil. And for my new business is called Jellyfish Labs. And the reason it's called Jellyfish Labs is because jellyfish can't locomote. They can't choose their own course. Jellyfish can't do long-range planning because they have no ability to move laterally, which makes it very hard to get anywhere. Jellyfish has to stay in the current and trust that the current will carry it where it needs to be. And I realized as a Christian, I'm not the big studly barracuda that I thought I was, that can do whatever I want and, you know, watch me, God, just stand back and bless me. We kind of want God to bless us and then get out of our way. Open doors and then get out of our way. I'm much more closer to a spineless, brainless bag of goo. You know, a jellyfish is like, you see a jellyfish on the beach, it's nothing. It's a sad sandwich bag. You put it in the water and it's beautiful. And as a Christian, if I am suspended in the current of God's will, I am a thing of beauty. And his current, his will carry me where he wants me to be. I discovered when I focused on outcomes. And unfortunately, our culture teaches us to focus on outcomes. Where do you want to be in 5 years? How do you want to see the world different because of your work? Okay, that's focus on outcomes. Focus on outcomes leads to stress. If you can let go of outcomes, turn them over to God and focus on obedience. Say, God, what have you asked me to do today, and am I doing it? You lose the stress. You know, and it's a whole different way. Life becomes about loving others, not about accomplishing objectives. And that's where you find the fruit of the Spirit. That's where you find your joy.